Hey guys, Haddy here.
And Haddy up here.
Well, yeah, obviously we are one in the same.
Well, I'm the better one. I have better breath.
If you say so. Are you gonna shut up and let me do the intro?
Why don't you just chew a piece of gum and let me do the intro for once?
Okay, fine. Today I will be doing a drawing challenge, the Upside Down Faces challenge. It looks like a lot of fun and I am excited to try it out, so let's get on into it.
So there's this book by Brian Froud called Good Fairies, and if you flip it over on the reverse side, there's one called Bad Fairies. So each side has half a book dedicated to good and bad fairies, and it's got some stories and some illustrations. But if you go right to the middle of the book, right here, there's this giant illustration that has exactly this, upside down faces. So if you look here, you got this guy with a big nose, big wide mouth, a big tooth, and then you flip it over, and now he's this guy with a small mouth and these little nostrils. So this was the first time I really remember seeing one of these and being impacted by it, like in an impactful way. I was really impressed with this illustration. I thought it was really ingenious being in the middle of a book that has two sides like this. So this was just really cool. Brian Froud was one of my favorite artists when I was in high school, and I used to draw a lot of his style of drawings and learned a lot from him. And so yeah, Brian Froud was the one that I first saw that did these upside down faces.
There's also a few other influential YouTubers that have done this challenge before. I'm not trying to claim this as an original idea or nothing. So now it's time to jump into Photoshop and start drawing. The goal for this guy is just to prove that I can do it and that it's possible, because I've never done one of these before, at least not for a long time. I might have drawn one when I was younger, but I don't really remember. So I'm just going to try to get the proof of concept down and see if I can successfully make this look like a face from either direction. So now the first one's done. I have a zombie-ish football-looking player character on one side, and on the other side I've got this little almost gnomish-looking man with a beard. And I think it turned out pretty good. I'm impressed with it. I'm actually tempted to throw these on stickers and buy one and throw it on a notebook or something that you can flip around and show people. So yeah, that is done. So now I want to do it again, but this time I want to challenge myself a little bit. So I'm going to try to do something that is kind of cute and fluffy or cuddly on one side, and then appalling or like monstrous on the other side, and see if I can successfully pull that off. Let's try it. Another one done. I'm pretty happy with this one. I actually like this one better than the first one. I think it's pretty cool. That snake is pretty menacing. I think I succeeded in doing the cuddly and scary. The more I look at the snake, the cooler it looks. The eyes almost look like horns or something out of his forehead. Almost has like frills like that dinosaur from Jurassic Park. So I want to do one more drawing, and this time I kind of want to try to replicate the Brian Froud style with a mashup of miscellaneous goblin-y fairy type creatures. So I'm gonna attempt that, and let's see how it turns out. Another thing I want to do with this one is to make it a seamless pattern, so I'm going to cut this guy up in fourths and distribute them to the different corners. And so when I apply it as a pattern, it will tile seamlessly and just be one giant image with a seamless picture of these faces.
it. I successfully made a seamless tile pattern. I don't love it. The spacing doesn't look very good to me, but I'm sure there's a way to blend them in better, or maybe add some even smaller details or smaller faces in the blank space there. But I drew a lot of cool faces in there. Some of them I think turned out pretty cool, and some of them I don't care too much for, like the one with his tongue sticking out. I think that one looks kind of dumb. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I feel a lot more confident now drawing these upside down faces. I feel like that was really good drawing practice, and I feel all the more creative for doing it. I challenge you to try to draw an upside down face too and see if you can pull it off. This has been a lot of fun. It would be really cool if you joined the community and subscribed to the channel. I'd love to have you along for the ride. This has been Haddy the Creator. Thanks for hanging out.